Hello everybody, welcome to Nego Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Yay, today we're going to do a super love and soulmate read. We're going to get as many details as possible. We have Edward having his little fizzle over here. I love starting with a little shake of Edward. I feel like autumn's right around the corner. I'm really excited. So you guys, here's going to be our three choices, and I'll say what the numbers are too in case numbers hold a specific appeal to you as well. Number 1 is 12. Every journey starts with a single step. Number 2 is inspiration, and that has a number 3. I love the artwork in that. It's so rich and pretty. Number 3 is 13, the power of attraction. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a moment to pause, and then we're going to begin. Remember, I would like you, while you're watching this video, to envision perhaps your physical aspects that you really desire in an individual. Definitely personality types and behaviors. I really like people that are generous and kind, relaxed, a really relaxed, chill energy, as well as just being generous and forthright too, honest people. That's very important and appealing to me. So all these attributes, and you can go ahead and choose. And don't forget, you guys, to press like and subscribe if you like my videos and you haven't yet. I was just realizing the other day, I was watching a whole bunch of videos of people I absolutely love and I hadn't subscribed to them. And since I realized it helps our algorithm and to promote their videos, like I'm doing that more and more. So don't forget that as well. So you guys, we are going to begin. Okay, number 1. So for number 1, I feel like to choose a few cards that are going to maybe modify certain behaviors or bring an awareness to you that's going to help you manifest this. Very important. Yes! Love these. So you guys, following your own rhythm. That is your like original center point where you are absolutely 100% who you feel you are authentically and expressing that. If you think something's funny, you don't put a cap on that laughter. You laugh. If you want to go on an adventure, and it could be you're hanging out with certain people and they like to shop and acquire things, but right now you just want to be a nature baby. That feels more true to your center. You feel more grounded, free, you sleep better, you have more clarity of thought. Wherever that environment is, be naturally led there. That is going to help you. And that's also saying rhythm, honest rhythm. I know when I listen to reggae and I listen to jazz, I feel really grounded, centered, and I have beautiful thought processes, and I feel really like my thoughts are clarified on what I should do next. My body relaxes. I feel really optimistic with certain music too. So whatever that is, if you feel like something in is opposition of you, you move away from it, right? That could be, well, it could be gossip and low vibe stuff. It could be your job. If you're saying, you know what, I just feel like I really am earning a paycheck at this point and I don't look forward to it. So you make specific changes and move in the direction that you're truly destined for, right? An open, epic landscape for yourself. And another thing that helps us manifest is we're not so tapped into this 3D reality, right? Because our soulmate journey is very interconnected on many different levels of our reality with energy and all of that. So what we need to do is tap into our beautiful spiritual self, right? What matters? You know, I feel like each time you arrive in a room, it's filled with this beautiful, impossible magic. But how are you making that happen? And when did that last happen? And how did you feel when that was happening? You know, where you just see people look up and smile at you, and you lift the energy around you. I've had days like this where literally I've walked into a Starbucks or something, and like people just start smiling, and I know I'm carrying that happy, super psyched energy where I'm not worried what other people think of me, so I don't put that onus on them. I just feel free. This is empowered, clear energy. So that might be a pinpoint to start making an actual physical list. I am going to travel to this destination. I am going to meet my love in this month. My love is going to be here. They are going to look like this. I am going to acquire this also in there. Whatever it is, it could be a very specific list. So what I'm going to do, I shuffled my beautiful, beautiful gift from Christine, which I love so much, and it is the beautiful Majestic Earth Tarot, if you guys are curious when you see it, because later sometimes I forget. So we're going to see some of the things that are happening. Ooh, now this is going to be some personality traits and some things that you're specific. Look at this earthiness. This is so great. So just because this came up, I'm automatically thinking that they have a lot of earth in their chart, and earth is wonderful They're grounded, they're steadfast. We have this beautiful Capricorn Taurus energy I feel is whirling about, where, you know, this signifies somebody that has their act together in terms of like everything. If you need to have, you know, your paperwork on your car updated, whatever it is, they're on top of this. They are very responsible, usually very respected, systematic. You know, when change needs to occur, they get down to the nitty gritty. They do it. If there's something wrong in the plumbing or they sense something is off, they get it done. I just feel like, too, they're super trustworthy, because it is important for them to live up to certain standards, and they really just get it done. They don't mess around, and they're truth tellers. They love like a beautiful, long-lasting aesthetic. Like, they like things that are well made, as opposed to, you know, just junk, like quick made junk that they can throw in there. And I feel like Taurus is helpful, but not absolutely selfless. And I feel like Capricorns are the same. They're quiet at times, but they're definitely not boring. And I feel right now, one of the biggest aspects that is working in your favor is that you are going to be able to manifest what you want towards you with this too, because you're incorporating this. We're kind of indoctrinated in like energy wise to our soulmate, like century after century, when we go through where we're of such similar ilk and build and mindsets that we start operating very similarly. And because of that, and another earth sign too, Virgo, is altogether, we're talking loyal, practical, grounded, dependable, super reliable people. So I feel like this might almost be like when you're at an appointment or you're somewhere in some kind of governmental building. You could be getting your shot, your COVID shot. You could be at a doctor's appointment. You could be something, because I feel like it's one of those things. Dentist, a gym, something, some kind of building. But again, they have this knowledge and this wisdom due to the fact that they're tapped into their higher self. They have an understanding what it is to be connected to the spiritual realms, which means we are kinder, we're more gentle, we're sensitive. There's mystery about them. There's this refreshing charm that comes from being your absolute self, because I feel like more than any other signs, earth signs are like, take me as I am, and if you don't, well, that's just too bad. Especially Capricorn energy with that. And there's a kind of freedom in that, right? Because you know what to expect, and there's very little change unless it's growth change from their personality. Like, they don't veer. They are solid. And I really love that energy right now. And something also beautiful that's, you know, going to be taking place is you're going to be connecting with your higher self during this journey right now too. Yes. Ooh, I love this so much. See, this is destined, and I feel like this is coming soon, you guys. Whenever we get the Fool card, this is beautiful divine energy guiding you very quickly, because you are working with this carefree energy. You're just like, you know what, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. I'm not going to push. Beautiful yin yang energy, so you're receptive and you don't feel like you are any longer like you don't want to be in the chasing seat. Like, I'm not going to chase and hurry, and you know, it's like now's a time where you're doing a beautiful revision of what you find meaningful and important. Because of that, you're getting rid of a lot of baggage, and you have this, you know what, the universe really is a beautiful, magical place. It's looking after me and bringing me to a place in my mind where I know of all the possibilities, and frankly, I am ready to receive them. And you just feel like the sky is the limit. And with that sort of attitude and energy, we tend to thrive and get the things we've been looking for with very little effort, because we're in that mindset. Gratitude, 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 right? Very important. Sometimes we forget, you know, we're like, we do our day to day, and we may think certain behaviors have to take place, but absolutely not. It's no longer that structure. You feel very free to express yourself. You feel a kind of reverence for the universe at large. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys right now are becoming more interested in tarot and astrology and all of the interweaving and beautiful mysteries of the occult and basically the unknown and the mysteries of the world. Like, I always am, when I see certain things, I'm like, that I know that miracles happen every day. When I see the aurora borealis, when I see people heal extraordinarily fast over what they thought would be, impossible results medically, things of that nature. I saw this video today and I was like, I am never ever going to take things for granted after seeing this. And it was a man in India and he had no leg and he was lifting huge bags of sand over his shoulder and walking hundreds of yards to drop to the next place. Now the interesting factor of this is he had one leg and he had one crutch, using that to balance where he didn't have his other leg, and he was walking so smoothly and effortlessly, and he adapted so beautifully, and he was like smiling, like he was happy to be alive, to have this job, to be outside. And I thought, you know what, that is the key to life. When we see all the magic and the beauty and the richness, and we don't feel sorry for ourselves, and we don't, we don't think that we're lacking in any regard, and we just push forth and we see the bounty and beauty that's out there. And that is what you're going to be feeling. And that's also what your soulmate has within them. Oh, I love that energy so much. That's really beautiful. So you guys, what we're going to do now too, let me get the deck ready, and we're going to pull out some initials. So we have a B. I'm going to pull 3 for you. You have a B, an F, and an R. So B, F, and R. And also I feel, landing on this last card, this is a stage you're going to be going through very soon if you don't already feel this right now. Restore and replenish. If some of you guys have been suffering from ill health, it can be anything from hurt feet, knee, elbows, stomach ailments, teeth ailments, headaches, whatever it is. You are now going to have this renewal of beautiful health and feeling good within the next week or two. Like, I mean, really noticeable, where it was like, you could have had intense pain on some level and you're like, I can hardly walk on this foot, I can hardly eat food because of this teeth, I can hardly sit because of this hip. All of a sudden it's like you're gonna just really have faith with that Fool card in the restoration of what's taking place for you. And that's part of your push through in the soulmate journey, because in every regard we cycle up. We feel better about who we are and the direction we're going. We become more high vibrational, therefore bringing in this beautiful high vibrational person that matches us. I love this. So let's see too, any more facts. Here is our time frame. I feel like this is going to happen within 4 months. I definitely love this energy. And I feel right now that you are going to feel, and this is just on time, that's the only inclination of this card right now. And I feel right now too, when we have the Two of Clouds, we are overcoming whatever barriers that we had, whatever emotional barriers you had. It could have been past life relationships where people just were unkind, they broke your heart, they used you, they took you for granted, whatever it is. You are unbiased by this 100%. You are just dropping that weight and saying, you know what, that was then. I could have had a myriad of things taking place. I could have just not been in the game 100%. I could have not been feeling good about a lot of things, how I measured up, how I felt about my body, myself, whatever it was. Don't diminish yourself in any way going forward, because now you're really propped up with this beautiful energy that is helping you. See, there you go. You're going to feel the magic in the world and the magic that resides in you that says, you know what, I'm super deserving. I am going to create crazy unrealistic expectations when it comes to this, because I am limitless. I can have whatever I want. I don't care if this person is a superstar in the movies. It doesn't matter. Think of things like Julia Roberts and other people where they are like the cameraman on set, or I feel like a lot of people ended up meeting people they like stories about people they met in restaurants, people that came and worked in their home or on their estates, people they just met on the kind of periphery of the industry. The sky is the limit with this person. For some of you guys, because a magician here, that's your magic card. For some of you guys that do have your eye on somebody that's extraordinarily famous, wealthy, or influential, that doesn't matter. When we operate with energy, I feel like also sometimes the more wealthy and the more successful somebody is, they sometimes don't want another super alpha in the mix, because what happens, it can be competitiveness, it can be problematic, everybody like going in different directions. When you hear about like two superstars, they're on different sets, they never meet up, they have kind of a singular existence with each other, and then they realize they're not making time for each other. But when somebody has someone that truly loves them and they're on the same energetic level like you are, this is like superpower. This is just you being able to pull in whomever it is. So go supernova with this one. I love this. And I also feel like this is going to be the energy within relationship spectrum is just like magic happening all the time. You guys flying off to beautiful locales, you guys just traveling and drinking the world in and establishing this sense of adventure continually with each other. Beautiful adventure and wanting to go to these places and see all these things and enjoy the hell out of life, and, you know, just going for it in a big way. I love that for you, group one. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this, and feel free to watch the other ones if you want to see what resonates more. And come on over to TikTok. I'm Melanie Williams 616. I do all kinds of fun reads over there. And Sparkrist over on IG. I think it's Sparkrist. It's either Sparkrist or Sparkrist 11. Yeah, and I do daily posts and memes and all these specials and anything too that you see on the set. Any of my rings or jewelry, I do direct sales off of there, and I also have an Etsy store. And yeah, that's actually Sparkrist, my Etsy store. And I want to thank everybody just for everything that they're doing, and I'm excited for you. You're going to go out there. Seriously, it's an impossible time for impossible things, and no, it's a possible time for impossible things, sorry. And I feel like you just, you know, wave that wand, because now there's just no condition set on how and why you can have your soulmate in such an unbelievable fashion. And, you know, again, all things possible when we believe that and when we feel that, they just arrive for us. So beautiful. I love that for you, group one. All right, gorgeous group two. We are going to give Edward a little jingle here. I'm going to lay the cards flat so I'm able to operate a little more smoothly. So let's go on to number two, which is also a number three, inspiration. So right now, you guys, you're going to feel inspired. I already feel like you're going to have some totem animals, the bumblebee, maybe some very amazing activity around you where you just feel like one is buzzing around you, or you see them outside your window or your car window, or they land in flowers by you. You hear them more. That's going to be part of your soulmate totem animal journey too. I feel like some beautiful ideas are going to capture your attention right now, and you're going to realize that is possible. It can be spiritual growth, creative growth. You're going to be encouraged to do things that are significantly different but growth orientated right now, because you're supposed to right now be developing into an inspired supernova. Like, you really are ready for things, I feel like, challenges, and you're going to overcome them with ease, and you're going to be able to make choices really beautifully. That's part of your journey right now. Ooh. So let's see what is going on. Ooh. So some of you guys now, I'm liking this. I feel like you're going to be having some breakthroughs. This is within areas like it can be family, work, breakthroughs where things used to be complicated or problematic. You're now just going to be able to work through them really beautifully. Your frequency is going up, your vibration is going up, so things aren't going to be so bothersome. That's also your time frame. A lot of you guys, some of you guys, it is 3 months. Some of you guys, it's 8 months for them coming in. Again, I feel like you're going to be beautifully productive in this time. You're going to feel really good. Your intuition is going to be on fire and sparked. You're going to be ready, just beautifully ready for challenges, and not feel like things are tough, because you're using this kind of nature wisdom to support your healing and growth, going out for walks. It's one of these things where inspiration is going to fill you right now with enthusiasm and that beautiful expectation of magic and gorgeous synchronicities as people, situations, and opportunities definitely fall into place to help, you know, aspire you to this reality that your soulmate journey, it's here, it's on, and for some of you guys, very, very soon too. Oh, I love this. Ooh, so this is part of we're going to get into their personality and what's going on with them. So 10 of Stone, they have acquired some definite wealth here too, and it is kind of ancestral, and I feel like they've had a life of luxury and wealth and not being spoiled by it, though. I feel like there's a lot of generosity within this. You know, there's a lot of beautiful travel and a lot of beautiful charitable donations and things of that nature. Family is very important to them. Some of you guys, you'll be starting you may already have 1 or 2 children, and you will have a combined family unit with them. They may have 1 or 2, may have been married once before. Definitely within this, I am sensing some, and I want to get a card. Yeah, look at all the spirit of trees, so grounded and earthy and beautiful. Again, this is some of their personality. Magnanimous, persistent, they're very expressive and vibrant, and they make you feel like, I feel really good. And with all these trees, which is the sign for Wands in this, I feel like there's a lot of fire in their chart, probably fire in their sun sign. That means they're strong, emotional, enthusiastic, very passionate, high achiever, interesting, great conversationalist. They're also very direct people. They have a radiance and a gorgeous, intuitiveness to them too. These are Aries, these are Leos, these are Sagittarius. And I feel like, you guys, it's going to be adventure essential for you when you connect and you're ready to go. And I want to get some initials for their name in this as well. So let's see, we have we have an F, we have an L, I'm going to do 4, we have a C, and we have a P. So that can be L, P, F, C, and it can be one of yours, 3 of theirs, 2 and 2. This is for a huge collective. So if you need a private read, just come over to IG at SparkRest11 and book your reading, and all my links will be put up very soon too. I kind of want to put this up tonight, and hopefully the links, sometimes, they have a little pain in the neck connecting. So let's see what else is going on. So right now too, with this energy, I feel like some of you guys have had in the past, a hardship within this, operating within this love field, because it could be some of you guys, you've been scammed by people on the internet. It could be that you have had a really healthy, robust start to something, and all of a sudden it dwindles very quickly, or they just put you in an agitated state, or there's long distance and all of that. But now I just feel like part of the reason that we have a disbalance within our relationships that aren't feeding our soul and good for us is we need to remove that energy so we are free to connect on a whole nother level with our soulmate and our journey. And because you're doing that, that's why some of you guys have that 3-month prospect moving in very, very quickly. It's also what's taking place for you now, a very refreshing, charming, like grounded, stable environment for you, where you're like, oh, I feel free to go try this and establish, really what matters in black and white in front of my face, and go after that. I'm tired of chasing my tail. I'm tired of could be anything. You guys are going to have this epiphany. Earning this paycheck at this place, this environment is not for me. This home life is not for me. This university is not for me. And really take a good, cold, hard look and be like, I'm not afraid. I'm going to propel forward. There's going to be a big celebration that takes place. This may be actually where you meet them. This could be anything from somebody else's wedding. This could be a concert. This could be some kind of event, a celebration, or you're celebrating something and someone comes online and is congratulating you, and all of a sudden you pick up a conversation. That's part of the mix as well, which I really like. But I feel like more so in your life that you are cycling up to this beautiful, limitless potential that you have, saying, you know what, I am a beautiful creative soul. Why have I been kind of capping a lid on me or my possibilities and putting these limitations in there when I'm just ready to fly and go absolutely sky high? And that's what you're going to feel, these freedoms, this clarity, this wonder for the world. Yeah, see this? Woohoo! Again, you're going to places where you're getting fantastic ideas, and they are intense, and they're driving you to do certain things. Again, this is part when we're listening to our higher self, when we're listening to our guides and our angels. They propel us in the direction that we are meant to go, that we are meant to thrive, that we are meant to connect with, that we are meant to just basically align with. And this is beautifully aligned energy. So never doubt that you're not going to have help and be encouraged by your guides and help them sort of map out things and blueprint them and make you aware of certain circumstances that are going to be helpful. And the cat's brushing up against my microphone. And feel that energy, feel that love, feel that connectedness. I feel for some of you guys, water is going to be really helpful for you right now. If you go to the ocean, you go to a lake, staying in the shower, it's going to be very replenishing and refreshing. You'll be feeling good. For some of you guys, there's also just a very private message too, that a lot of healing is going to be taking place for you physically and for your loved ones, because I feel like some energy is coming through where people are like, but I want to feel better physically, so I'm prepared for this match. I want to feel like I have fresh energy, I'm refreshed, and I'm my old self, and that will be taking place for you. So you'll feel on top of that, and that will give you extra stamina and joie de vivre and pick up and pep in your step. I just see a lot of joy and light. And also some of you guys are in for a very fortuitous economic turn too. I feel like once we're in this high vibrational state, we attract the things that we are worthy of and that we have wanted for some time but might have been previously blocked. And for you, that is, accruing some wealth and being in a more wealthy, abundant state, feeling good health-wise, and just a lot of mental clarity here, a lot of good choice-making abilities that make you feel good. And then when they come in, you're like, I feel well-rounded, connected, grounded, and self-assured, so there's no doubt, fear, jealousy, envy, or any of the lower vibrations. You're just feeling really good about everything. Ooh, I love that. Yay! So you guys, that is you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, come on over to IG at Sparkris11 and come get in on all the goodies over there. And thanks you guys for showing your support over on Patreon. I am just so excited about this new stage in this journey for you. You're deserving of it. Constantly remind yourself you're a high value, beautiful person, and now is your time for all this to arrive. So okay, beautiful group 3, loving this energy for you. Let's give Edward a little shake here. Woo! This is a fantastic group, because right now I feel like there's such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic that is coming for you. Like, you can't even kind of like comprehend it right now. There's something really arising within you. It's the depths of your being. And in this process, there's a beautiful shift in your environment, both internal and external, where you're feeling pointed in the right direction continually, so you can pick up all these beautiful, big dream morsels that are going to come to you. I really feel like this, you're just ready for it. You're going to go way beyond the normal, or what's the normal. And I feel like the choices that are approaching you are going to be artful, beautiful, and again, really cycling you up vibrationally. Oh my gosh. So the Tempest right now. So right now too, this is you starting with a whole new foundation and ideal set where you're like, that's it. I feel like up until now, you felt like things may have been like so severe or harsh or hardship or feeling overworked or trying to look after somebody and just getting drained. And what's going to be taking the place of that with that is this beautiful, awesome energy that you have, where you are a formidable person. People aren't going to challenge you. You're going to have this protective yet practical energy around you where you feel good, capable. And I feel like this is you just refining your day. Like, why am I wasting my time doing this? And then later playing catch up and feeling bad. Maybe I watched like 4 or 5 shows and I felt like, oh, I really should have been doing this. You're going to be able to step up in your power. Now I want to see some stuff that's happening with your soulmate and what we're going to do too. Your wish card, it's going to be your person. Now this harkens back to number 1, where it says the sky is the limit. If some of you guys have had your eyes on somebody that is uber famous, uber wealthy, powerful, the sky is the limit. There is no reason when it comes to this magic and stardust of our soulmates that we have to be in the same economic state, the same field of business. It stands to reason that opposites attract, right? That's why I feel like a lot of very famous people have people that are more humble in their bearings and their life, due to the fact that we sometimes super similar life paths, people can start to be competitive, and the world and the universe and everything wants you guys to just gel in the beautiful magic that is you guys. So again, they may be, up there, like have a very substantial last name where you're like, whoa, what is that? But you guys, it really is your heart's desire when you get this card. And it also means that they're coming in quite quickly. I feel like 6 months is your time frame for this. Now again, I feel like you're going to be feeling much more self-caring, self-loving, self-indulgent. What happens when we start to cycle up in this beautiful soulmate energy is we have the capacity to see things with a much more clarity and a clear heart and a clear mind. So we really let go of things. We refine our life. We don't have excess of everything. We don't have want. We don't have push. We realize now we're in receivership stage and it's coming to us. So we don't feel, we're productive with ease. Like we don't feel like we're having to fight or struggle with this. We feel like we're regenerating and we are healing and we are growth orientated and the high vibration is coming, and I really love this. I'm definitely sensing a lot of air in this chart. Yeah, you see, I see a lot of air, but I see also earth. So with air, we're going to have an Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini may be in their sun. These are powerfully creative, fun, adventurous, exciting people. I mean, they really, really are. They're amazing. And I see some Earth too. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, dependable, reliable, loyal, practical, amazing. And because of this, it's a beautifully balanced person that's absolutely, absolutely has their act together to such a degree. You're like, hallelujah. I've been needing this. This is very necessary in my life. So I want to get some initials too. We have G, we have B, we have C, and we have H. Very interesting. So H, G, B, C. And this could just be one, this could be a last name, this could be whatever. But this person, again, remember, when we get that wish card, a star card, I always feel like the sky's the limit. There is no possibility that's impossible here. So if you've been lamenting, thinking, well, there's no way this person is absolutely famous, I've only met them once, how can that happen? I'm telling you, there's so much magic in the universe when it comes to support our soulmate journey. You couldn't even like imagine how powerful that magnet is. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to strive. You don't have to chase or try to locate when they're going to be in your city. That match will happen. And for some of you guys, this is like a creative dream weaver, just somebody that is artistic and noble, and that beautiful, like charitable soul that's generous, where money means nothing to them, but sincerity and heart and love and dedication does, kind of like that Jim Carrey attribute, where like they have such passion for what they do and such drive, but they're so spiritually rich that you're just like, I could just sit and talk to this person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would never tire of their soul and their magic. And I feel like that's what some of you guys have been yearning for. Just that person, that familiar, beautiful, kindred energy of love and artistry. And this person is formidable. Let's just get that straight. Passionate, enthusiastic. They are mysterious and sensitive and fun and creative. And again, someone who has seen and understood some things that you want to see and understand. And they are definitely going to show up. They like to live large and have a very beautiful kind of outlook on things. I really love that. I just feel like it is time for this like infusion of absolute love. Let's see what else is going on. So openness, channel, reflective, and immerse. Yeah, they're very reflective of what you think is important and what you think is substantial and meaningful and all of that. They become kind of, again, you guys mirroring each other, this openness to the world, teachability. They like to reflect, and they're immersed in whatever they do. And I feel like you're going to start to understand what it is like to comprehend that sort of existence, full immersion in your painting, in whatever it is you're singing, your movement, whatever you do. You're like, it has a sacredness and a beautiful balance and symmetry to it in your life. And again, channeling, and when I see channel, I definitely feel like you are going to be able to channel some of your guides when they're trying to advise and direct you, and you just effortlessly do these things. The full kind of innotating that you are protected and divinely guided, and everything is going to be a-okay, and nothing is that big of a deal. Everything's going to be all right. Some of you guys are walking away from, again, things that don't work for you. You have this new course, and this courage is coming up with you. It could be you're in kind of an okay relationship, you're in an okay job, and something that just doesn't really blow your socks off, and you're like, I want to live an amazing existence. I want to feel things. I want to feel like my hair's on fire, 60 mile an hour course for love with all of this. And I feel like you are just going to discontinue some of your connections right now. And this could also just be a message that some of you guys are dumping people, places, and things that just don't work for you. They just don't. You're not in harmony with any of them, and you're doing a clearance, which is very healthy and very good for you as well. Again, you feel a strong emotion to be doing this, that it's very necessary. Yeah, because intuitively you feel this. And this is a message too from your guide saying you will intuitively be guided to the right people, places, and things. You will not miss out on this soulmate connection. There's nothing that's going to get in the way with this. It may have felt before there was precarious, crazy things that happened in your other journeys in life, but this is going to be smooth. This is going to be beautifully brought to you. You're going to have visions. You're going to have dreams. You're going to have, and I feel like the moon is going to be one of your symbols. And I also feel like chickens and farm animals and geese, and again, crows, white butterflies, monarch butterflies, those are going to be some of those, and some of your numbers too. Ones are definitely going to be showing up. 111, 4 ones, all of those. And I feel right now you're going to have like a whole it's almost like a wellspring of health just bubbling up in you, where you feel good and you feel so positive. That is your frequency rising to meet, to meet this higher wellspring of understanding that, what we once thought was impossible or unsteady is very possible, and it is very steady and is making its way towards us. And when we have the courage of our convictions to do things so we know we can trust ourselves, whatever, say I'm going to take a walk today, you go and do that, you start to feel good about that. I am going to connect with this person that needs my help, you do that, you have that conversation, you feel good, so on and so forth. You doing beautiful small steps to bring into your world the things you're supposed to experience, and they're going to heal you and grow you. And because you're doing that, you are cycling up, and then this is just kind of now an effortless journey, and it just occurs for you. Again, you guys just, you go together like strawberries and chocolate, just beautiful. Again, they absolutely blow your mind, the richness of their soul and their capabilities and their, it's funny, I keep saying, and I've been watching what is it's a one name thing, and I just watched it like an hour ago. What's the matter with me? John Wick, like that kind of thing with Keanu Reeves, just kind of like beautiful, placid, spiritual, humble gorgeousness, like that kind of energy. And I'm loving that for you, and you're so deserving of this. Wow, you guys, this is really gorgeous energy. I'm excited for you. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. If you come on over to SparkCrystal11 on my IG, you can DM me if you need anything, private read. And I want to just thank all you guys, and if you want to find a way to support my channel, I have a Patreon page too, and I want to thank everybody for all your love and support and your lovely comments, and everybody saying they started their channel because they started watching me. I was just almost having a weep session over that. It was so lovely. But group 3, comment down below if this is you, because you're ready for this terrific odyssey. You really are. Trust in it, trust in yourself, and trust in the messages you'll be receiving that help guide you on this kind of restful, flourishing love journey. So love and light.